you, so listen close. Hear my thoughts in every note. Make me your radio.
Hey, what is going on, you guys? My name is Aries Inhibition, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how I was able to go from this to this within the matter of 2 months. So we're going to go through everything. We're going to go through how I did it, my diet, my background. We're going to go through everything so that you leave this video with the information that I had going into this, and you'll be able to do the same thing. So basically, my background, we'll go through that first. It goes into me and how I got into lifting and all that. So it was I was always an athletic kid, so I used to do lots of sports. I did soccer, baseball, basketball, football, I did everything. And then eventually in 7th grade, I got into wrestling. So, wrestling is very, it matters about your weightlifting and all this stuff. Your diet matters in wrestling. In fact, the first diet I actually went on, I researched it myself. I did everything myself. I even made food from my own, and I did all that in 8th grade. Only 8th grade, so I'm not somebody that's foreign to dieting and lifting and watching weight and all that stuff. I've had to make weight many times for wrestling, and it's always been a part of me. I started weightlifting in 9th grade, so I did not take it seriously. It was just during the summer when the school was off. Yeah, I wasn't, foreign to the gym by the time I actually really started. So every year I would go to the gym in the summer, 11th grade, 12th grade, 10th grade, all throughout high school. But I wasn't that fit. So here's a picture of me and what I looked like in 12th grade. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. So this is how I actually started getting into lifting. Basically, I always liked doing it. I like being fit. So I wanted to start again. Once I got in college, I got the freedom to do whatever I want. I started going to the gym 6 times a week, sometimes 7. And I did this thing called the Arnold split. So, I didn't know too much about weightlifting back then. I did a lot of research, but I didn't know everything. So the Arnold split was like chest and back, arms, shoulders, and legs. So that was my split. I didn't really care much about diet. I ate like 3 meals a day, and I guess it was maintaining my calories. One thing I never did at all was ever take any supplements. So creatine, I did take some protein powders, but I didn't really know what I was doing when I was using them. So I did take that in freshman year. Throughout all freshman year, I just, grew the base muscle, and here's a picture of me of what I looked like in my freshman year. After just 1 year of lifting, I did build quite a bit of mass up, but I wasn't skinny or good looking. So in my sophomore year, I actually wanted to start training a little bit harder. So I did volume training, and I would do really high reps, but I would eat a lot of food. So I don't know what the hell I was doing, to be honest. I was endurance training and then eating a lot of calories. I was bulking with endurance training. That's not what you're supposed to do. I should have been strength training. But anyways, so January 2018, I was kind of fat because I ate a lot of food. I basically bulked without strength training, so I didn't build a lot of muscle either. So then I was like, okay, well, I built up a lot of fat. This is gonna be I'm gonna cut. So I went on my first cut. I did a lot of research, and I basically learned this thing called carb cycling. So I didn't perfect this method yet that I had, but I learned my own way. And I tried. Trial and error was one of my things that I would do a lot of. So I got there, and this is what I basically looked like by the end of my cut. I was pretty skinny, not crazy. I didn't ever go on creatine again or protein powder at this time. It was all just straight food. I never really ate any sort of supplements, not even BCAAs. Then in 2019, at the start of 2019, I actually bulked, because winter bulk, summer cut. But in 2019, I bulked, and I got massive. I could bench press 100-pound dumbbells. I got really big. You could see my shoulders through my shirts, but I was also getting a lot of fat on me. All of 2019 went by, and I got kind of lazy. February 2020, before coronavirus started, I wanted to go on a huge cut and get absolutely shredded as much as I possibly could. So this is when COVID hit in February 2020. So this is the last snap picture of me before COVID on my cut. And I was getting there, you know, you could see I was huge and I was getting shredded. But that had to end because of COVID. So I had to finish up school too. So I was getting really intense with school. I had to take an MCAT exam. I had to apply to all these med schools. So I was so busy I could not exercise at all. So I just ended up gaining a ton of weight. And this was probably one of the fattest, least muscle moments I've had throughout my entire weightlifting career. So here's a video of me, basically what I looked like at the lowest trough of my lowest point ever. This was like after my last secondary application for medical school, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a video of me now, and I'm gonna show my transformation within 2 months of me seeing where I am in 2 months. So that was July 29th, 2020. And basically, by October 2020, I looked like this. Now, we gotta talk about how I got there so quickly. And it just took about 8 weeks to get to that point. So yeah, we're gonna go through that right now. So here's what I basically did to get absolutely shredded within 2 months. So first we're gonna talk about food, what food I ate. So basically, like I told you, I did a thing called Carb Cycling in 2018. I did the exact same thing in July 2020. I basically started doing splits on each day. This is how you do carb cycling. So Monday, high carb, Tuesday, medium carbs, and then Wednesday, low carb. Thursday, high carbs, Friday, medium carbs, Saturday, low carbs, Sunday, low carbs. When I say high carbs, I mean take your maintenance calories and do a 45, 35, 25 split between carbs, protein, and fat. On your medium carb day, you want to cut down that number of carbs by half. And you want to have about, for me, it was 232 grams of carbohydrates on a maintenance calorie day at high carbs. So it would be around 115 or 116 for a medium carb day. And then a low carb day, you don't want to go above 30 grams of carbohydrates. So here's the other thing. So on high carb days, you want to do upper body. That's what I did. So your entire upper body. I would do for chest. We're going to go through the workout now too. So for chest, I would do chest first. I would do incline dumbbell press. Then I would do cable flies. And I would do about 4 to 5 sets of 8 to 10 reps for each exercise. Then I would do back, so I would do lat pulls, and I would do T-bar rows and seated rows. So yeah, I would do 2 exercises per body part. And then for next I would do biceps and triceps. So I would do, just regular shit, tricep extensions and the preacher curls. Then lastly, I would do shoulders and forearms. So shoulders, I did all 3 heads. So I would do front delts, side delts, and rear delts. I would just do military press dumbbells. Then I would do lateral raises. Then I would do either reverse raises or I'd get reverse chest flies. So as you can see, my workouts on high carb days were brutal, and it would take up at least 2.5 hours if you do it right, if you do it well. But obviously sometimes you can't. And here's one thing, you never want to take pre-workout, okay? These workouts are hard. Don't do it. Don't take pre-workout. Don't take creatine. Don't take protein powder. Don't do none of that. You don't have to, okay? To get these sorts of gains that I have, you don't have to. If you want to get bigger, obviously, you can use these supplements. They'll help you out a little bit. BCAAs, all this stuff. I know how to use them. I just don't, because it's not my goal to get bigger, but you may have different goals, so you may want to use these things and you'll get even better results, to be honest. It's not that I'm against them, I just prefer not to use them for my own reasons. So on medium carb day, basically you want to do legs. So for legs, to hit pretty much just squat rack, leg press, calf raises, what else? Quad, just leg extensions, hammer curls, or hamstring curls, my bad. They just do all the, you know what to do for legs, to be honest. I don't gotta tell people. And also, lastly, for medium carb day, you want to do cardio. So you're not gonna do intense cardio. You're just gonna get on the treadmill, max incline, 3 miles per hour, 30 minutes. That's all. You just gotta do 30 minutes a day on a medium carb day. And so this is all when you start working out in this plan. And then for low carb day, all you have to do is high intensity interval training for 20 minutes. Basically, let me explain to you what I used to do. I would get down on the bottom of a hill and then I would sprint up the hill for 30 seconds. Then I would take a 2-minute walk back down, 30-second sprint, 2-minute walk back down, 30-second sprint. I would do that for about 20 to 30 minutes. And make sure you always warm up before you start sprinting, before you exercise, before any exercise, just start sprinting. Just start warming up. So yeah, it took a good 30 to 40 minutes to do HIIT every day, but that's all you have to do. Okay? Those are the exercises you need to do for the starting. Then once you get down the road and you're starting to see some progress, starting to lose weight, and you hit a plateau. So I lost, I think, 13 pounds in the first month. I hit a plateau, so this is what you need to start doing once you hit that plateau. I started doing ab training every day, also incorporating that into all of my workouts, and you do that daily. So you can just look up athletenext.com, 8-minute ab workout, and you just do it. It's body weight exercises. It's really easy. And you will see a ton of results in your abs. And don't do that forever. Just do it for like a month because you don't need it more than that. And you will see abs like in 3 weeks, like that. Another slight modification you want to do to the plan is that you want to you're increasing your cardio on medium carb days from 30 minutes to 40 to 50 minutes, depending on how much you want to lose. I would just do 40 and then maybe increase it to 45. I wouldn't do more than 45, to be honest. If you have to, you could go to an hour, I guess. But, yeah. So literally just do that for the next month. And then 2 months, if you started at a weight like I did, like I was skinny fat, with bad genes, no supplements, I was able to do that. First time ever seeing abs on myself. First time. Since like wrestling in 9th grade. I have not seen abs like this before, but I just don't have the genes to have a 6-pack. I just have the genes for 4-pack, which sucks. So I guess I'm just gonna bulk forever, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm bulking. Okay, here's 2 more big tips. Do not drink anything but water, and drink 1 to 2 gallons of water a day. 1 is the minimum. But sometimes I used to drink 1.5, almost 2. Sometimes I think I did drink 2 one day. So you're gonna drink a lot of water. That's gonna help you a lot with the weight loss. Secondly, you definitely need to incorporate this into your workout, okay? Not a lot of people will tell you this. This is something, it's a tip. This is probably the best tip in the video because you can do it immediately and you will see results really quickly. So if you're not already doing this, do this immediately, okay? It's something I created myself. It's called a hype session. So about 5 minutes before your workout, you want to get in the bathroom or you want to get in somewhere where it's private. And you want to go on your phone and you want to put on some hype music, okay? So stop listening to this stupid ass music that people put on in the gym, okay? No more hip hop. No more, what do people listen to? Like fucking Whoopty? Like Whoopty from TikTok? Like don't listen to these songs, okay? Don't listen to no 21 Savage rapping. Don't listen to nothing else. Just listen to hardcore, like angry music. Just listen to that. Screamo, pissed off music. So I will give you a list right now, just a giant list on the screen of shit that I listen to when I'm in the gym. That used to help me so much. Over time, and I mean like over years, you'll get tired of it maybe. But I'm at that point because I've listened to these since 2017. But these songs will definitely get you to places. And if you have your own songs that you think would be good, add them to the comments, please, because I need more music. You want to go in there, you want to turn that music on, okay? You want to get pissed off. You want to think about something. Use your frustrations with the world, any pain, like everybody has their own pain that they carry with them, and just use that as fuel. Literally just use pain as fuel, and you will eventually just be able to do whatever you want. Like, pain as fuel is what I do every day. It's my motivation is literally pain. Anything that I've ever experienced from life that has made me like pissed off is literally all I do in these hype sessions. Just get pissed. That anger is fuel, bro. Anger is fucking fuel. You can listen to sad music too. You can listen to Juice WRLD. That fucks you up too. You will get a 10% increase in strength just by doing this tip right here. 10%, if not more. These sessions, these are the pre-workout sessions that I do. These are pre-workouts to the max. They'll get you hyped, they'll get you pissed. They will get you lifting heavier than you could without it. That's what I call a pre-workout, not a drug that you use that has aspartame and other chemicals such as sodium citrate, which will bind to other chemicals in your body and other preservatives, causing you to develop things in the future. You guys should do your own research on these products, because that's why I really don't like using them. And protein powders that do not have these things are so expensive that it's just not worth it. Just eat food. Just eat food. I will take food over any protein powder any day, and so forth. So you can use supplements like magnesium, that would be better. Vitamin D, you definitely need those. Very underrated vitamins to take is zinc, is also another underrated one. I actually did biochemistry as a major in college, so I know the chemical pathways for muscle building, and these cofactors are part of the reason you build muscle, so you should definitely use these vitamins. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, please leave a comment, and I may drop more videos in the future, more workout videos, because I have been learning so much more since like July that I could help you with too, bulking wise and other ways. I just know lots of information about lifting that I could help with. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later, and I'm out. Peace.